Today, I am ranking the main Spider-Man films from worst to best, which means no Madam Web or Venom. Alright, at number 10 is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now this film already gets enough hate, so I'm not going to linger on it for long, but this film is the one Spider-Man film I just cannot sit through it. Which is a shame because the costume, acting, and cinematography are all amazing. It's a 3 out of 10. At 9, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, my main issues with the film is that it's the third time that Spider-Man goes through the arc of being his own superhero, and Marvel just had to give Peter a mentor again, which is something I don't get why they keep repeating again and again, but it is a solid film, and I can at least sit through the film. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Coming in at 8 is The Amazing Spider-Man 1. Now, I don't really have many issues with this film, as it is a good film to watch, but the one issue I do have is the villain of the movie, the Lizard. He had so much potential, and they dropped the ball. He doesn't have much of a personality apart from wanting to turn everyone into lizards, but it could have been good. But they had deleted scenes of him and his son, which made him seem more relatable. But it's a solid movie, 6.5 out of 10. So at 7 is Spider-Man, No Way Home. Now I know a lot of people are going to be annoyed about this, but ignoring the fact Tobey and Andrew return. It's just a good film, not a great one, and the Iron Spider suit returns. Yay. Seeing Matt Murdock again was amazing, though. But overall, with everything considered, I just can't put it above the other films. 7 out of 10. Spider-Man 3 is at 6, and this film is in a sort of Renaissance era as it's blown up again with memes and people wanting a Spider-Man 4. But let's not ignore that. It's not the best film. In fact, the only reason it's higher than the others is due to the fact I enjoy every scene, but I can acknowledge that it isn't a good film, but to me, it's a 7 out of 10. We're in the top 5 now. And before we get back to the list, remember to like and subscribe. Coming in at 5 is Spider-Man 1. This film really helped to push superhero films into the stratosphere, and is one of the reasons Marvel is still on top of Hollywood today. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So at 4, we have Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, in later films, I'm not a fan of the mentor thing and becoming his own hero as it's already happened, but in this film, it's the first time and it works to a T. Michael Keaton is amazing, and Tom Holland really solidifies himself as Spider-Man in this film. 8 out of 10. We are now in the top 3, and some people are going to be annoyed or happy, but for me, I'm going to put Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in the 3rd spot. Reasoning being is that it just doesn't touch how good the first film was, and I do feel they focused too much on Miguel rather than the Spot, as he had a more compelling story to me, but it's still a good film. 8.5/10. Now we're in the top 2, and in this place I'm going with Spider-Man 2. Now the first film revolutionized superhero movies, but this one showed that they don't just have to be the good guy fighting the bad guy. They can be human and relatable stories, and I love it for that reason. 9 out of 10. But Spider-Man 2 simply doesn't come near Into the Spider-Verse. This film is just amazing in every way. The animation, story, pacing, voice acting, just everything. It's simply amazing. A solid 10/10. Now, with the ranking over, it's time for the video to end. But just before that, why don't you comment, like, and subscribe? It helps me a lot and I really appreciate it. If you want more content, make sure to follow me on TikTok. The link is in the description below. Now I'll see you later.